Okay, first off, forgive me if I use the wrong terminology or have a misunderstanding about the engine. I only started learning this engine maybe a few days ago. It's my first experience with a 3D engine, so not exactly 100% on everything, but I do have a significant background in development in C and C++ and whatnot, so um, basically the purpose for this video is to illuminate a problem I'm having with Torque 3D. Here I have a test project, no physics. This is basically just an empty project pretty much. I'll go ahead and run it so you can see what's up.
Speech subsystem initialized successfully.
I don't know if you heard that, I'm writing a speech recognition module. But here we are in the engine, press play, select this. Okay, as you can see over here I have a box just floating. As you can see, each side of the block is black. This is the problem that I'm experiencing. To show you what this is all about, let's go to scene, static. Here you can see the material, cube grid material, right here. If I go into torsion and I look at the grid material, you can see I have it set to this diffuse map 0 equals pound video. I was looking at other examples on how to actually load videos, and I got this directly from the Aurora Borealis riff demo that was put out not too long ago. Hold on, let me see if I have it. Skydome. Yeah, here you can see the Aurora Borealis demo. Art, shape, Skydome. Here in materials for the Skydome, I noticed this was how the Theora texture object was opened, and this is how it was defined. So in my materials, in the test project NoPhysX, if you look over here to materials, oops, where is it? You can see that it's open the same way. The only thing I don't have set is a loop. I had it set, and then I removed it, trying to debug it, try to figure out maybe if that was the problem, but it didn't have any effect. But here, this diffuse map is supposed to be set here. The problem is that it's not actually being set. Those black boxes you saw are a result of, let me open the console. I'm assuming this. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So there's 6 total, and you imagine a cube has 6 sides. So I'm guessing that for each side, when it tries to load these materials, it's just not doing it. The way that I came to this problem initially was analyzing uh, an implementation of the Qt WebKit for Torque 3D. That was what really piqued my interest in the engine. Was when I discovered that that was a possibility. But upon my analysis, hold on, let me close this. I'll show you WebKitmo. Let's go debug without debugging. Yes. Sorry, I have to rebuild it. Every time I build one project, for some reason I have to rebuild the other. Last successful build, yep. Oh, darn it. Okay, so now you'll have to kind of stay with me here. I have to clean the solution and then build the solution. If not, it doesn't work for some reason. And it takes a while to build. But yeah, this WebKit demo works fine with the Qt WebKit widget as long as it's not being rendered to a texture. And the way it's rendering through a texture is by way of a singleton diffuse map, or diffuse mapping, I guess. So, like, hold on. projects, WebKit demo, game. Here you can see the web cube, which is what it's rendering to. This is me, I added this. Uh, this right here and this right here are supposed to be loaded directly here. Um, and we're not getting any results. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you that it's supposed to be using my web texture. I'm going to set this one to sand. This one I was just testing to see if I could get a video display. 1 second, I gotta wait for it to build. Come on. Yeah, the reason that I'm posting this video is because I want to make sure that there isn't something simple that I'm omitting. There's not something that I'm just generally overlooking. Because I'd really like this to work. I mean, I do like the engine. I read through a good deal of the source code so far, and it looks decent to me. I have no problem utilizing the engine in the future so long as I can, use it for my purposes. My purposes are, you know, gonna be multimedia oriented. They're gonna require dynamic texturing. So that's how we got here. This video is much too long because of this build. Yeah, waiting. The reason that I'm actually waiting for it to build and not actually just stopping the video here is because I want to show you that the engine loads, WebKit works except for the texture transference. It's the same black box. Like I googled every combination of things that I could imagine in order to kind of figure out what could possibly cause it, but I didn't find anything. Okay, here we go. Thank goodness. Oops. Creating library. 16 succeeded. Debug. Start without debugging. So you can see open a browser. Works. Close the browser. It's just a Qt thread running inside of this hwind. But when we play the demo, go. You can see the ones where I set the diffuse map to the sand texture work fine, but the web texture ones, I'll have the mouse sensitivity too high, are just black. And if you look at the console, you'll see failed to load diffuse map art shapes, web cube texture for stage 0. This is basically identical to the error that we got for the other application that didn't include the Qt stuff. It was just using the Theora stuff. So if somebody who watches this video, I'm going to post it to the forums, can help me out, kind of give me an idea of what I might have done wrong, would be appreciated. Yeah, I made a video because I don't think I would be able to explain it sufficiently in text. That's it. Okay, done.